2 reality-bending magic users, 2 universes, and 1 brutal question. Scarlet Witch vs. Dr. Fate, who would win? On one side, we have Wanda Maximoff, the Scarlet Witch, a woman whose chaos magic can twist reality itself. She has erased mutants from existence, rewritten timelines, and reshaped entire realities with a single spell. On the other side stands Dr. Fate, the mystical champion of DC Comics, empowered by the ancient Lord of Order known as Nabu. With the legendary Helmet of Fate, he commands some of the most powerful magic in the DC universe. Both characters are considered among the strongest magic users in their respective universes. But if these 2 cosmic sorcerers faced each other in a true battle, who would actually win? Today, we're breaking down their powers, abilities, feats, and limits to determine the final answer. Origins of Chaos and Order. Scarlet Witch and Dr. Fate represent 2 completely different philosophies of magic. Scarlet Witch's power comes from chaos magic, one of the rarest and most unpredictable forms of magic in Marvel. Wanda Maximoff was born with latent magical abilities, but her true power awakened when she embraced her destiny as the Scarlet Witch. Over time, she evolved into one of the most dangerous reality manipulators in Marvel history. Her magic doesn't simply cast spells, it alters probability, bends the laws of physics, and reshapes existence itself. Wanda's emotions also fuel her power, meaning the stronger her feelings become, the more destructive her abilities can grow. Dr. Fate, however, represents the opposite force. Dr. Fate is not just a single person, but a mystical mantle carried by several hosts, most famously Kent Nelson. When Kent wears the Helmet of Fate, he becomes the vessel of Nabu, a cosmic entity and one of the legendary Lords of Order. Unlike Wanda's chaotic and unpredictable magic, Dr. Fate's power is ancient, disciplined, and structured. His magic is built on cosmic laws, universal balance, and mystical knowledge accumulated across thousands of years. So from the very beginning, this battle becomes a clash between chaos and order, 2 opposite magical forces that shape the balance of reality itself. Scarlet Witch's reality-breaking power. Scarlet Witch is widely feared across the Marvel Universe for one major reason: her power can reach terrifying levels when fully unleashed. One of her most famous feats happened during the House of M storyline. After suffering immense emotional trauma, Wanda lost control of her powers and spoke 3 simple words: "No more mutants." With that single sentence, she rewrote reality itself and erased the powers of millions of mutants across the entire planet. This wasn't just a spell, it was a complete restructuring of the genetic foundation of an entire species. Scarlet Witch has also demonstrated the ability to manipulate probability, alter timelines, destroy magical barriers, warp reality on a massive scale, and trap enemies inside alternate realities. In some stories, Wanda's chaos magic becomes so powerful that even cosmic beings struggle to contain it. What makes her especially dangerous is that her magic doesn't always follow rules. Unlike traditional sorcery, chaos magic can bypass defenses that rely on predictable magical systems. In other words, Scarlet Witch doesn't just fight within reality. She can rewrite it. Dr. Fate's cosmic magic. Dr. Fate is often considered one of the most powerful sorcerers in the entire DC universe. His abilities come directly from Nabu, an ancient cosmic being who possesses vast mystical knowledge and unimaginable magical power. Through the Helmet of Fate, Dr. Fate gains access to centuries of magical wisdom, allowing him to cast spells that manipulate time, space, and even entire dimensions. Dr. Fate's abilities include interdimensional travel, time manipulation, energy projection, reality warping, powerful magical shields, and the summoning of mystical entities. Unlike Scarlet Witch, Dr. Fate fights with incredible discipline and precision. His spells are calculated, controlled, and supported by thousands of years of accumulated magical knowledge. Dr. Fate has battled powerful threats including demons, cosmic entities, and even reality-warping villains. He has sealed entire dimensions, restored damaged timelines, and fought beings capable of destroying universes. Another major advantage is Dr. Fate's extremely powerful magical defenses. His mystical shields and enchanted artifacts make him incredibly difficult to harm using traditional magic. But even with all of that power, there is still one factor that could completely change the outcome of this battle. Chaos magic. Chaos magic versus order magic. This fight ultimately comes down to one critical question. Can Dr. Fate's structured magic contain Scarlet Witch's chaos magic? Dr. Fate's power relies on rules, balance, and cosmic order. His magic is incredibly powerful, but it operates within a defined mystical system. Every spell, barrier, and incantation follows ancient magical laws created by the Lords of Order. Scarlet Witch's magic, however, exists to break those systems. Chaos magic operates outside the traditional laws of sorcery. It can override spells, bypass magical defenses, and destabilize reality itself. This makes Wanda's power extremely difficult to predict or counter using normal magical techniques. In many situations, Dr. Fate's immense magical knowledge could allow him to counter Wanda's spells and temporarily restrain her power. His experience fighting mystical threats across the DC universe gives him incredible adaptability in magical combat. But if Scarlet Witch reaches her full potential, especially in her most powerful versions, her reality manipulation becomes incredibly difficult to contain. Because unlike Fate, she doesn't need complex rituals or long spellcasting sequences. Sometimes all she needs is a thought. That unpredictability gives Scarlet Witch a significant advantage in a direct magical confrontation. While Dr. Fate's order magic is powerful and disciplined, chaos magic thrives on unpredictability, constantly evolving and breaking the rules of the battlefield. In a prolonged battle, that chaotic nature could slowly overwhelm even the most disciplined mystical defenses. Final verdict: who is truly stronger? Dr. Fate is one of the most powerful sorcerers in DC Comics. His magical knowledge, cosmic artifacts, and connection to Nabu make him an incredibly dangerous opponent. In a battle of pure magical skill, experience, and control, Dr. Fate would likely dominate. His centuries of mystical knowledge and disciplined spellcasting give him an enormous advantage in strategy, defense, and magical precision. However, Scarlet Witch's chaos magic changes the rules of the fight entirely. Her ability to rewrite reality makes her power far more unpredictable and potentially more destructive than Dr. Fate's structured magic. If Wanda unleashes her chaos magic at full power without restraint, even Dr. Fate could struggle to contain it. Her abilities have repeatedly demonstrated the power to alter timelines, erase abilities, and reshape reality on a massive scale. So while Dr. Fate may be the more experienced sorcerer with greater magical discipline, Scarlet Witch possesses the more dangerous and reality-breaking power. And in a full power battle between these two mystical titans, Scarlet Witch would most likely win. Because chaos does not simply challenge order. Sometimes, chaos rewrites reality itself. Check out my other videos for more epic character crossovers and battles. Thanks for watching, and stay happy and healthy.